Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and Cancer Rising. Please watch the video with your suggested sound. It's the video right before this one on this page. All right. Oh, and I have some stuff in the dryer because we do laundry over here. All right. King of Swords with the Hierophant. I mean, yeah. At this point, you're going to be saying, I mean, yeah, to anything that makes sense. And I'm hearing as if to anything that doesn't make sense. It's that simple. 3 of Cups. For masculine energy, what I mean is you're going to think through something. King of Swords here. And once you get to the point that is the logical point, the logical strategy, the logical next step, you're going to be like, yeah, okay? And you're going to be like, you're kidding me. Okay, on anything that doesn't work for you. 3 of Cups. And then you're gonna like celebrate in the way I'm seeing the characters from Sex and the City, like celebrating, honestly, like a win for Miranda. So you're gonna go out with some people or just, you know, like have a good time. Even if they don't know you're celebrating with people that you know. 2 of Wands. What was that? With the 9 of Cups. Notice I put that in past tense. So Cancer, you're setting up what you knew was best for you, and through doing so, I'm hearing, take me through that, but through doing so, through it, you had to experience anxiety. Does that make sense? Because you were redefining what was what you wanted, the High Priestess. One more time. The Wheel of Fortune. And it was like the perfect opportunity for you to feel the anxiety, because the anxiety led you to making strategies and solutions. Like you got to the yeah, like, oh yeah, like this makes sense. That's just what I'm feeling, that's what I'm hearing through anxiety. Because High Priestess with the Wheel of Fortune, Taurus, Pisces energy with Sagittarius energy. Taurus energy, you were fixed on a new understanding of your value. Let me go slowly. And with the Pisces and Sagittarius energy, you were changing what you believed in. Pisces energy. And then you were faithfully moving along. With all the noise in the background, Cancer. Sagittarius energy, okay? I like this. So let's see, 249 as I look at my pup is going at her puzzle crazy. 249 as I look at the timer. Good, at least that stopped. Let me get to the numbers again. Okay. There's a communication, right, in the numerology. And there's some sort of arrival at something that makes sense. And it causes like balance for you because something stopped. Okay, what is the something? That was interesting. Like when there was a lot of stimulation, a lot of noise, something turned off. Even that turned off, right? The Lovers. Okay. What choice? The Moon? Can I get a minor arcana? 9 of Wands. I don't like when I'm getting a reading and it's vague. Okay, so I'm going to be very specific through what is perceivably vague with the Moon card. It's supposed to be, but I could take you through that, no problem. Okay, listen, Cancer. What's in the background is that you had to really, really, really stand on a choice. And I mean stand on it. And I understand that I have my biases and my perception because of when I was born, blah, 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 blah. But I'm talking about if you said you're going to be outside at 3 p.m. after school, I better see you there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that was a lot, but that's what I'm hearing, right? It's like, you're so serious that you're dead serious. Like something has to stop. Huh. Okay. Anyway, why the anxiety with this though? Queen of Swords. It was in the 7 of Cups. You just don't want to have to be logical all the time, right? But you have to like defend a decision, or like even within yourself, what is it, Four of Swords, so that you can get to the point of relaxing. Five of Cups. And that means like leaving things that you once enjoyed, that you once liked, and that causes anxiety. Saying something like fasting. I'm like, could this be a story of fasting, low-key? Hold on. I mean, I don't know. Like, there's some sort of change. Remember I said that? Like, in your belief, and then how you faithfully move about with the noise in the background, and then it's back for the demonstration. Okay, and that's a mutable sign right there too, a Virgo. Sometimes it's hard to be that responsible. And I need to say this slowly because I feel like y'all don't mind. You're a Cancer. And to be logical is stressful because really you'd rather just wrap yourself up. Let's talk for a second, Cancer. In like a faux fur blanket on the couch with your favorite movie, a warm drink, and just vibe. Like you just want things to be chill in your house. That's interesting too that I'm bringing up the home. But there's things you have to do like outside of the house, so already like not your preferred environment. And you have to make a lot of decisions, okay? And I think that a decision that you made, 639 now, that's interesting, the nines. And this is the 9 of Wands that I've been speaking about the standing on business. So hold on. And those are nines right there, okay? The nines are signifying, I mean, really though, we should really talk about nines. Nines are represented by Sagittarius energy, and it is about not only belief systems, but belief systems that one can project on themselves and a nation. Please, I hope y'all fooling with me right here because I'm about to get real interesting, all right? But I think that because you're redefining what you believe in, you're creating a new faith-based system. It's like you, Cancer, are projecting onto your anatomy, like the masses within your anatomy, please, that make up your body, like the cells, like the nerves that then communicate to your entire body. This is why the moon card is here, and I told y'all I could do this. Fool with me. Okay. So the people who have used nines in history, the 9 life paths, if you know, then you know. And if you know the worst of them, then you know who I'm a reference right here. They can project a belief system on the masses, but you're doing that internally. And it makes sense. You're like, aha, that's why I was talking about a fast. Like, it's something that you're doing that's spiritual. Okay, baby? Like, this is a deep reading. And what's logical, you have to stand on that. Like, you have to be committed and faithful. Okay? And you know that means, like, not doing things that you used to enjoy so you could, for real, rest. And I feel like this is, like, resting your spirit. So, let me see. What's going on with Cancer, or rather, best advice? You can give me a card for both. Let me see. What's up? 10 of Cups. You're building your satisfaction. So Cancers, you get it. You already know. Like, I don't really have to explain that to y'all. You understand that you have to go through a myriad, a variety, the buffet of emotions, the Tower card. Maybe during Scorpio season, you know, you're putting together the happiness for real. Okay? Gemini had an interesting reading that was involved in Scorpio season 2, 9/11. That's interesting. With the Tower, yo, with the Empress, you're getting a total reset. But think about how there was a reset in the anatomy of the United States of America on 9/11. This is interesting. Listen to me. And the anxiety caused on that day created a whole new system of quote unquote brotherhood or quote unquote national pride. And if you know who I was referencing with that 9 life path, listen, you're projecting a new faith-based system in your cellular anatomy. And that's why the moon is on the table, because you're going through moon cycles, Cancer.